I love books. Fantasy, science fiction, the occasional historical fiction. I absolutely love books. And this year, I'm going to do a lot more reviews on my channel. I thought I'd start off with a little book haul video, let you know what's coming up. What's up, dudes and dudettes, all you awesome book lovers? Welcome to the Geeky Heathen channel. I am Glen, the Geeky Heathen, here with my little book haul slash mail call, aka upcoming reviews on my channel. As I said once or twice in a few of my videos, I'm a huge fantasy and science fiction fan, and I have been sent a few books to review on my channel by a few UK authors. They reached out to me and they said they'd like me to review their books. They saw a few of my other reviews, and as a huge fan of books, especially fantasy and science fiction, I said, yeah, absolutely, I would love to read your books and review it on my channel. I thought I would start off the year with a little upcoming book review. So a book haul of what I've got. I have 4 physical copies and 1 digital copy of different books. So I'm going to review them in order that they arrived. So first of all, I'm going to be doing a review on Wildcat, Book 1 of the Caledon Saga by J.P. Harker. So I like the size of this book. It's a good size book. It's a fantasy world. It's based upon Celtic Wales and Imperial Rome. I'm very interested to read that because I grew up playing miniature war games, and I played a lot of early Romans, mid-Romans and late Roman games. I absolutely love that period of history, so I'm very, very interested to see what this book's like. The blurb on the back of this says, Rhiannon of the Cadarin. Now you'd have to forgive me if I'm pronouncing these incorrectly. I haven't looked them up, haven't read them, so Rhiannon of the Cadarin is conflicted about giving up a warrior's life to become a wife and mother, but her love for her new husband is enough to at least make her consider it. However, with the conquering Gaians moving ever closer to her homeland, a peaceful life may no longer be an option for Rhea or any of her people. With rival tribes, old suitors, and a dangerous General Lepidus to contend with, Rhea soon finds her new family in unprecedented danger, and her choices now must be about more than just herself. Sounds interesting. So, following this Rhea or Rhiannon, interested. I'm looking forward to reading that. That's going to be the first review I do anyway, because it's the first one that arrived. The next review I'm going to be doing is Blood and Iron, parts 1 to 3. So it's all published together in one book. Blood and Iron, parts 1 to 3 by Eli Steele. And again, this is fantasy fiction. I quite like the artwork in front of this. Quite like this big flame-looking demon or giant. It's very much like Surtur. Don't judge a book by its cover, but it looks pretty awesome. It says the back of this says magic doesn't exist until a mage falls in the streets of Ashmore. In his last moments, he gives Rowan Voss, a thief for hire, a sword that will alter his future and threaten not only his own life but the lives of everyone around him. Eldric the Eldar returns from the kingdom of Meronia with dire news. 3 decades of fragile peace is unravelling. And Griffin Alexander, the son of a minor noble, relegated to the borderland keep of Braywood, is about to face the culmination of all these events. So that sounds good. That sounds right up my street. I quite like the sound of that. I'm really looking forward to seeing that. To reading it. The next book, I'm really intrigued by this. This is by an author called Evan B. Whitmer, and it is Pages from the Pizza Crows. Now, I just wrote down here, he said to me in his email when he sent it to me, this is surrealist fantasy short stories, and it's independently published. I quite like short stories, especially fantasy short stories. I've got a few collections by different authors, all in different novels of short stories. I do like to read a nice little short story, something you can read before bed. And this looks pretty humorous by the sound title alone. Pages from the Pizza Crows. Now, I love pizza as well. Sounds like it's made for me, this book. On the back it says, "In exchange for pizza, a beautiful crow delivered stories to my windowsill. I've collected those stories here for your amusement and observation." And then it says, "Bedfellows follows the story of a boy and a girl who are attached at the hip by supernatural means. Polygamy tells a tale of a powerful curse forcing married men to fight one another in order to protect their brides. Captured by Animals details an author's adventures spying on people in the woods to write his romance stories. The Red Constellation is Law and Order SVU meets Cosmic Horror." You sound quite interesting. "Young Adult Series Simulator tells a story of that date you went on at that bookstore." Okay. "F1 is about a pregnant horse." Okay. "9/10 an ape is the monkey's paw, but in reverse." Leth asks, "How old were you when you had your first memory? Maybe a little too old?" I have no idea what this is about. The Bright Idea Room reminds you that it's the environment that kills you in the end, not the serial killer. Satan's Spies is about a friendly group of businessmen and their obsession with strip clubs. And it says, "I haven't read any of them myself, so I can't really say whether they're any good, but flip back over to that sweet front cover and let that do all the talking." Okay, so this sounds like it's going to be funny. I'm looking forward to that. I like a good fantasy humour comedy book. Then the next book I'm going to be reviewing after that is not actually a physical copy. They said the author sent me a digital download so I could download it and read the book on my Kindle. And it is Joseph Harkreader is the author, and the book is called Knights of Avalon. I'm very, very intrigued by this as well, because he sent me a few emails and said that he's seen my unboxing, saw my channel, saw my reviews, but he also said that this is an anime-inspired new adult Arthurian fantasy series. What's intrigued me is it's anime-inspired. So I've downloaded it onto my Kindle. I haven't started reading it yet, but I've downloaded it on here. I'm just very interested in how it's anime-inspired, because to me, anime I always thought of as an artwork style or a visual style. It's more of a visual thing than a writing style. So I'm very, very intrigued to see how it's anime-inspired, but new adult Arthurian fantasy. So it says Shadow King, the first one, offers fantastical elements of magic, exciting adventures, mythology, and romance with a fun sense of humour. I do like a book to have a fun sense of humour in there, or at least some sense of humour in there. So again, looking forward to that. And then the fifth book, don't worry, I'm going to wrap this video up soon. The fifth book I'm going to be doing a review on after that is going to be by Sam Ford, and it is Spirit Sword. Sam didn't actually tell me anything about this book. He emailed me and said he'd like to send me a gift. Do I have a PO box? And I haven't done a PO box yet. I'm a very small YouTuber. I'm very new to book reviews, really. But he sent me this book for me to review, and he sent me a little note as well. So feel free to read it and share it with your friends and let him know what I think. He enjoys the feedback. I'm really, really looking forward to reading this. Now, on the back, it says, "Where does myth end and truth begin? A boy and his sword?" 13-year-old Kale Tanner has always dreamed of finding adventure. When a spirit sword, the last of an ancient race of sentient weapons, falls into his hands, adventure finds him. Now, infernal hordes are stirring in the dark, and this adventure may be more than Kale bargained for. On the way, he finds new friends in the Indian huntress Jazreel Bloodmoon and mysterious ranger Vike Draco. Together they must work to restore a forgotten religion and preserve humanity. First, they must survive. All of these books sound absolutely amazing to me. I'm really, really looking forward to getting my teeth into them and actually reviewing these. I'm very interested though. Have any of you read any of these books though? We'll do all the normal YouTube stuff. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Let me know down below. Have you read any of these books, or Joseph Harker's Knights of Avalon book as well, which is a digital e-copy? Let me know if you've read any of the books. I'm very interested in your thoughts, and you can come join me in my next video or my next book review, and you can see what I thought of it as well. But I'm going to end it here. I'm the Geeky Heathen. As always, much love, and until next time, stay awesome.